What's up, you guys? Welcome to today's video. In today's video, we're doing something super fun and exciting. It's something that I've done before in the past, but I haven't done in a really long time. It's one of my goals on my bingo card this year, so I'm feeling really pumped to give this a try. We're gonna be trying to conquer the sewing machine. As you can see, this is a super itty bitty tiny little portable sewing machine. I'm pretty sure I got it off Amazon. I got it a couple of years ago. I used it like once or twice, and after that I put it on my desk, and that is where it has sat ever since. I'm feeling excited. I do have an entire instruction manual, as well as these stickers for instructions are still on here, so I'm pretty confident I'll be able to figure out what I'm doing. I did sewing when I was a kid with my grandma, which was really fun. She even got me a super nice machine that I wish I still had, but unfortunately I don't. So we're going to be trying out some sewing on my crochet with this cute little guy. So I really wanted to try to incorporate the sewing machine into my crochet work for a while now. I just feel like it would make sewing liners in super seamless and very quick and easy, which is always a good thing. Speeding up the process never hurts. So with that, let's get into giving this sewing machine a try. First, let me show you guys the squares that I have, and then I think we'll pick out fabric and prepare the fabric, and then we will get into the actual sewing machine part. I know I'm gonna have to clean it up and prep it and, you know, load the bobbin and all that stuff, which I don't fully remember how to do, but it's a good thing there are instructions. There are instructions on the machine. I have an instruction booklet, YouTube, the internet. I should be able to figure it out. This is the first square that I have. Both of these squares are 10 rounds each. I feel like this is going to be super nice for spring. And then when they are all done, we will be folding them up into cute little rectangles. And I'm either going to do like a nice long chain, so it could be a crossbody strap, or we're going to make it into like a little clutch kind of strap. But I feel like this is really fun, and they're a nice size bag for the essentials like your phone, wallet, keys. So I'm feeling really good. This is a really great stash busting project, so I definitely would like to make more of these, and if this process goes easy, we definitely will be. The second granny square I have is arguably my favorite of the two, and it is this beautiful one. I used a color changing yarn and some white, and I think it came out really cool. We will also make an envelope style bag out of this one. So in total, we have 2 squares to try and practice with on the sewing machine. Because it is just a plain flat square, I thought this would be the perfect project to give the sewing machine a try on. I don't necessarily have to worry about a strap being in the way, or, you know, me sewing around the circumference of the top of the bag. This is just a nice flat square, so I should be able to turn it and kind of figure out how the sewing machine works really easily with this. The first thing we're going to do is pick out some fabric and get the fabric ready to go. I do have quite a few fabric options for both of these, so I'm going to pick them out, show them to you guys, and then we will decide on which one we're going to do. For this green one, I have 2 options. I've got this dark green, which I think complements it well. It is a little bit darker than any of the greens in the square itself, but I think it would work. I also picked out this fabric, but upon further inspection, it will not be enough. I don't know why I do this to myself. When I make the sling bags, I just cut out a hunk, and then I fold it up tiny and stuff it back in my fabric drawer. This could be good for like a pouch or something like that, but it's not going to be enough for this project, unfortunately. So it looks like we're going to have to go with green. For this one, I also have 2 fabric options, and both are brand new fat quarters, so I know I will have plenty. This is option number 1. I feel like it goes nicely with the bag. It is, again, a little bit darker than any of the actual tones in the bag, but I feel like it complements it well and goes nice. Option number 2 is a little bit more intense, but it's kind of cool. So this is option number 2. It's got this like cool metallic to it. I don't know if you can really see that on camera, but I feel like this one's also really fun. Again, it's got some different shades in it. It does have some greens in different parts of the fabric. It is kind of like a tie-dye, but I think it could also look very cool, especially being as the yarn in this one is color changing. So those are my 2 options. I honestly think that I like this one a little bit better, just for the cohesiveness of the pattern and how it has these little flecks of pink, and there's some of that in here as well. So I think we're going to go with this one for the purple square. Before we cut and iron, she definitely needs a little bit of a cleaning, so I'm going to just wipe the sewing machine down really quick so it's ready to go when we are all done cutting and ironing. Because I pay no attention, the camera battery just died, so I wiped down the sewing machine. I actually didn't realize that I already left the bobbin threaded, so that's super convenient. While I'm waiting for the battery to charge up, I'm going to thread the needle and get plugged in and all set up to where I need it to be, and then hopefully we will have some juice so I can cut and iron and show you guys. Alright, around this, around this, okay, and then we go down and up, okay, and then what, and then we go through this little loop here, through the loop, just stay latched there. Alright, and now we go, bring the needle down a little bit, go through this loop, okay, play, bring it back up, and then put it through the needle. Probably first the hard part. Let's see if we can do this. I think I should put the foot down. How do I put the foot down? Oh, I can't remember how to put the foot down. Guys, that's embarrassing. See this? Oh, no, that just detached it. We don't want it detached, that's for sure. How do I put the foot down? I can't remember how to put the foot down. Okay, well, anyhow, for now, let's just go through the needle, I guess. First try. That's pretty freaking epic. Nice. Oh, I don't have to move it though. And then I'll take it to the left because that's what they have on the diagram. It appears we have it threaded appropriately. I'm gonna go with that's good to go and ready to sew. I'm gonna follow the instruction manual and read through it a little bit, and then we will be back to cut and sew. Alright, so I've got my fabric cut for both. I'm going to follow the ironing board. The camera is still charging, so I'm going to iron off camera for you guys, but I already have the sewing machine set up, so I'm going to iron this and get it pinned, and then we are going to attempt to sew. So I cut and ironed all of my fabric, and I ironed down the edges and pinned them on. So everything is ready to go on both of the granny squares. I have them both ready to go. I think I'm going to start with this one, just because I feel like without the pattern on the fabric it'll be a little bit easier to see. I will not lie to you guys, I am feeling very nervous to do this. I feel like I only have one chance. I know it's not true, because I can always just seam rip it and get it out and hand sew it on if I really have to, but I'm feeling nervous. I don't know. I just don't want to break the machine. I don't want to ruin my project. You can't learn how to do new things until you try, so we're just gonna try. Alright, let's get started, and we're gonna start with the green one. I guess I'm just going to start, because how else are you supposed to do it, right? That's all you gotta do is start. Oh, it's thick. Okay. Oh, I'm so nervous. I don't know if it's gonna fit under here. The presser foot is lifted up so high. I'm not sure if that's good. I don't know if it's this pin that I have in here. Maybe I should remove this pin. Oh, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Maybe I should place it the other way? Like this? But then I can't see what I'm doing. Okay. Should I put the needle down first? Do I put the needle down before I start to sew? We are just going to try. I'm very nervous. Very, very nervous. Oh. Is that doing it? It's working! It's like, it's working! It's actually working. I mean, my crochet itself is getting a little squished, but guys, I think it's working! Okay, I'm feeling incredibly nervous to keep going. I don't know what I should keep, if I should keep going. I'm just gonna keep going. Okay, and then like, should I lift up the foot to turn it? You know what, this is a learning experience for me and you, so we're just gonna lift the foot up. This is probably not gonna come out perfect, but perfection is not a real thing. Anyways, this is very hard to get the pins out. I don't think that that is a great thing, but it's okay. Actually, I'll rotate it back this way just for a second more, if I can, of course. Put the foot down, so a little bit more. Okay. Now lift it up. Whoop. Rotate it. Rotate it. That is definitely sewing. It is not straight at all, but that's okay. Hopefully it gets a little bit better as I go. Shoot, I'm not pulling it as much as I need to, I don't think, while I'm going, and it's moving the fabric over a little bit, which is not ideal. Okay, pin. This is hard. This is not as easy as I thought it was going to be. Okay, keep going, keep going. I don't want to lose it. I should have to keep it. Oh, did I put the foot back down? I did, okay. Oh, that didn't sew it on, like, at all. As we can see, this is going not very well so far. It does not help that I cannot see what I am doing, obviously. So I missed this whole section here, and then it's picked back up over yonder. I'm gonna cut this off so we can examine it a little bit better. So I got my first side sewn on. It does look really good. You cannot even really see the stitches on the other side. You can see the slight running line from where it is, but because I went along the white with the white thread, you cannot see it, which is really, really good to know. This side looks quite messy though. It is not straight, it is not even. And then as I turned to go around the corner, I totally missed the mark here, and then we got back on it here. So I don't know if it would be better for me to sew along one side, cut off, and then reattach, or if turning it will be possible. I do want to try again. This is not up to my standard of work. So I'm going to remove this, which is sad because it's a waste of thread, but I'm going to try again because I really want to learn how to do this, and the only way you can learn is by practicing. So let me remove the thread and then we will try again. I'm going to repin this on here and make sure that the crochet itself is pretty taut in the middle. I think I had a little bit too much excess on the middle, so even if it's a little bit closer to the inside and we skip this entire outside row entirely, I think that may be a little bit better and make the machine a little bit happier. So I'm going to repin it and then I'll meet you back and we can try again. I've got this all repinned and I feel like it's much tauter this time, and upon further inspection, I believe those little grippy teeth under there, I believe, are the reason why the crochet side is having a hard time getting fed through, and the fabric side got fed through a lot easier. I'm going to try to put the crochet side down one more time, just because I feel like it would be a lot easier to see where the fabric is if it's, you know, the side is facing up. So I'm gonna try that one more time, and if it doesn't work, we're gonna put it face down again and just give it our best shot. So with that, let's try again. I didn't actually try to sew it with the crochet side down because it wasn't able to easily feed underneath the foot. This time I'm just going to try it because I think it would be a lot easier to sew when I can see the fabric, obviously, on the outside. So we're going to try it and we're going to hope for the best. That didn't sound very happy. Was that just an unhappy sound? Yep, that was an unhappy sound. Okay. Great. Yay! Great. Okay, yeah, crochet side down is not going to work. Unfortunately, it seems like we're gonna have to place it with the fabric down, which makes it exponentially harder because I cannot see what I am doing. So we're gonna rely on the fact that I know the fabric hits the 3 double crochets in each space. So I'm going to use that as my guide. It really sucks that I can't see the pins. I don't really think I should sew over the pins, but I'm just gonna try my best. So all I can do is try my hardest, right? What? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What is going on? I'm confused. Alright, come on. You got this. I need to go back a little. What am I doing wrong? I've got this massive string blob and this keeps happening and I am very, very unsure why. I don't know what's happening here. I'm going to try to sew a piece of scrap fabric. Is it me or is it the machine? It's time to find out. I'm gonna be very disappointed if it's me. Well, that seems to have no problem. Sewing right along. Oh, it does have a problem. Again, the same blobulous situation. I sew one piece of fabric? Is it really just me? No, it's not. Oh. My thread isn't in the right spot. Who wants to guess if that has something to do with it? Because I bet my bottom dollar it does. That had absolutely no problem. I think it's because my thread was messed up. That just sewed a nice, perfect, straight line. Absolutely no issues on the other side. I think my thread was messed up that entire time, which obviously does not help. Okay, now that I have realized I was making grave mistakes, let's give this another try with the crochet. I need to be able to pull this though. Okay, I think we're gonna get somewhere. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. Where's my pin? Okay, just keep sewing along the way. Okay, I think we're about to hit the pin. Oh, I think we are at the pin. Oh, the pin is about to be under the presser foot. This is difficult. How are you supposed to remove your pin? I guess I'm just gonna sew over the pin. Oh, I think we hit the pin. So we got some on and then we hit the pin spot and it got off again. I don't know how to better pin this. I don't know if it would be better if I placed my pins on the outside. Okay, I'm gonna seam rip again. I'm gonna try to repin this and pin it on the outside so I can actually see my pins, but it seems like we're getting somewhere. We're getting a little bit better. I'm gonna take it out, repin it, and then I'll meet you back and we're gonna try again. So I've got the fabric pinned with the pins on the outside so I can see them. On the inside, I feel like I gave myself a decent amount of room. So I'm going to try again. Third time's a charm. That's what they say, right? Let's hope this goes good. All right, here we go. remove the pin. Oh, still really hard to get the pins out. Maybe next time I should pin them from the side. That would be a little easier. Okay, keep going. Okay, remove the pin. Guys, I think it's working. Now I need to get just a little bit further to this corner here, and then we can turn it. Okay. Now one would assume you can just, maybe she lift up the foot, and then rotate it. Okay. Remove pin. Keep going. Okay. Remove pin. Keep going. Oh no! We were going so good. I do think I missed part of the corner, but let's see what happened here. Oh. I don't know what happened here. A random... Is my needle even threaded? Oh my gosh, what happened? Why is my needle not even threaded? Okay, this is better. I totally missed the mark on the corner here, which kind of stinks. But I was able to pick it back up and keep it going again. It's annoying that I'm going to have to tear this out again. But I think I will stop when I come to the corner, go forward and backward, cut it off, and reattach. I don't know. I don't want it to look messy. I just want this to be easy. I'm gonna tear this out and fix this, and then we'll be back to try again. This time I put the pins on vertical. They are still on through the outside. So I'm going to put this side up and the fabric side down, and we're going to try again. We can do this. I have faith and confidence. Somewhat. Alright. Remove the needle. Not the needle. The pin. Alright. Alright. Now, get this little pin out of here. This corner is where I keep messing up. Alright. Now if I pick the foot up and I just spin it, just rotate it. Foot back down. Alright. Should be good here. To just start sewing again. Guys, okay, I think it's working. I think it's working. I think we've got this. I think we've got this one. Oh, okay, I think this is gonna work. Please work. Please. Okay. Oh, I'm getting excited. Okay. Relax, don't get too excited yet. All the way to the corner. Alright. Pull it up. Just rotate. Oh, you know what? No, I don't want that. My freaking fabric's getting pulled over a bit here, and I don't really want that. So we're gonna have to make sure she stays on track, which has been mighty difficult so far. Alright, here we are. Put us down, right? Okay. Is that on my fabric? That better be on my freaking fabric. I'm gonna be upset if it's not. Ah, shoot. I missed the corner again. Not all of it, just some of it. I'd like it to be perfect, but it doesn't need to be because I'm learning. sound good. She got a little, oh no. Please don't tell me I just donked up my whole project. I'll be a little bit upset if that's the case. Oh, it's looking a little donked up. Okay. Okay. Snip. I don't know what happened at the end. Or throughout multiple parts of this. But we did better than we did the other 4 times. So, it's hard to complain. When you're learning, practice makes perfect, baby. Alright, so this is what we have accomplished. It may not look like much, but this is better than I knew how to do before. An issue that I keep running into is I keep missing these corners when I turn the work. I don't really know how to prevent that. I keep getting way off track. I have absolutely no idea what happened here. Like, this is just loose. Loose as a goose. So, attempt number 4 was better, but still a fail, unfortunately. Let's examine the other side. Can't really see the stitching, which is nice. I do like that, but I definitely am still feeling quite challenged by this whole thing. Okay, so as we have said, I have really given this my best try, and I'm getting a little tired of trying right now. I will not lie to you. This is harder than I was expecting it to be, but with every pass I've gotten better, which is very good. I'm glad for that. That feels a little bit reassuring knowing that I can improve. I definitely am proud of the progress that I've made today. I have come much further from the beginning when we started. This is still a flop at the moment. I'm not too sure what I'm doing wrong. I think the fact that I can't actually see the side of the fabric where it's getting sewn on is very hard for me. I was expecting to be able to just see my line and keep it straight, but because I have to have the fabric size down or else the crochet itself will get stuck on the machine, I'm having a little bit of a hard time, as well as I'm not sure why the thread keeps unthreading from the needle and it keeps getting messed up in this little loopy portion. Let me show you. The thread keeps getting lost on this part and it keeps unthreading itself from the needle. I'm not really sure why that's happening. The instruction booklet does not have any troubleshooting information, and I can't find anything online for this specific sewing machine to see how it works. I definitely do think something a little bit more industrial or a regular sewing machine would be a little bit better, just because the crochet does make it a lot thicker to feed through. I definitely have been having fun trying, but that's what I've been doing, is trying, So it's been really fun trying this out, and I definitely want to keep working at this. It's a skill that I really want to try to conquer and accomplish. I think not only would it be really fun to align my crochet bags, but I would love to alter some clothes, and that I'm pretty confident I could do, just like I'm pretty confident I could actually sew a pocket closed, and then if I have to hand sew it to a bag, so be it. I'm not confident in my skills yet, so I wouldn't want to put that out as a product to sell. I definitely am going to keep trying, and hopefully I can get better because it's actually kind of fun. It's kind of satisfying. It goes a lot faster, and I really like all those things about it so far. So I'm feeling good. I'm glad that I decided to try. I'm glad that it's not just sitting here continuing to collect dust. I think I'm going to keep working on some of the stuff a little bit more today, but this is where we're going to end today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I love seeing when you guys like this stuff. It's really fun for me to try doing new things, even when they may not necessarily go so well. All things get better with practice and time. I'm sure we'll see the sewing machine make another appearance soon. Again, I'm having a lot of fun trying, but that's what we're doing today. We're trying. If you don't want to miss any videos from me in the future, make sure you subscribe. You don't have to do something perfect the first time you do it. Always keep that in mind. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!